Hey friends, happy Wednesday, the 18th of August, the 20th week in Ordinary Time. It's nice to be with you. I'll give you a daily reflection. There's a link to the side. Please click the link, read the readings prayerfully if you haven't yet done so, then turn off the screen. Spend some time in prayerful reflection with the Lord before you move on to other things. And I'm asking this week, it's a little bit awkward for me because I am not used to being an internet content provider, but if you're on Facebook, if you would like and share our posts, that helps other people to see this and to know what we're doing. If you're on YouTube, if you wanted to upvote this and subscribe, that also helps us with the algorithm and punch it into other people's timelines or whatever you call those things on YouTube. So thank you very much for your help. We have readings from the book of Judges and then from Matthew's Gospel. Judges is one of my favorite parables in the entire Bible. Judges is particularly fairly anti-king and, small stakeholders, small local organization rather than overwhelming and centralized authority. In Catholic social justice teaching, we hold the principle of subsidiarity, that decisions should be made as close to the people affected and involved as possible. That as often as possible, it should be low-level decision-making rather than top-down sorts of decisions and bureaucracy. Enjoy the first reading from the book of Judges, especially as it throws shade towards kings. Here would be maybe where I am mindful of where it strikes me. It's derisive towards those who offer to lead, those who maybe want to lead. I think that that's a great stance, and frankly, that's how I have always been taught to regard government. I think that that's Western culture. But maybe we would be mindful, particularly today, for praying for those who lead us, maybe especially those that we are struggling with these days, whether that's politically, whether that's in the church, whether that's in culture. I certainly can just speak for myself that trying to serve as a leader in the last 18 months in the pandemic has been a particular challenge and not one that I take lightly, not one that I particularly relish, but doing my best to be of service. And it's easy for me to sit in criticism of others who are in leadership. And so maybe to just spend a few minutes praying for God's blessing and guidance and mercy on those who lead. Gospel of Matthew, a story about laborers. And so obviously this is about serving the Lord. Perhaps this story in Matthew's Gospel might lead us to reflect on a little bit of our own resentment towards other people who seem to be Johnny-come-lately. Maybe we would reflect on our own feelings of inadequacy. Who am I to do whatever, whether it's in the church or in the world? Who am I? I think many of us are discovering as we, engage in adulting that everybody's just doing their best to get along, and it's a challenge for everybody. You might find yourself in one of those groups praying about that. I also find the line of the landowner. Are you envious because I'm generous? To just spend a little bit of time reflecting on the generosity of God. The way that we receive open-handed, how everything about us, even the stuff that we most think of as things that we've clawed from this world, clawed from other people, everything is a generous gift from our God. Are you envious because I'm generous? Can I not do with my money as I desire? To allow ourselves to have our minds blown by God who is so far beyond our categories. All right, friends. Happy Wednesday. Be praying for those involved in education. Please do the stuff in relation to social media that helps this to get publicized. More than anything, read the readings prayerfully. Turn off the screen. Spend some time in prayerful reflection. Let's be praying for each other and praying for folks that struggle. God bless.